watching KTAL News Now. Here's Brittany with your midday news break.
Hello, welcome to KTAL News Now. I'm Brittany here with your midday news break. It took less than an hour for the jury to find Taylor Parker guilty of capital murder and the death of Reagan Hancock and kidnapping and the murder of her unborn baby Braxton Sage. The verdict came after weeks of grueling testimony sharing horrific details about the crime. And during closing arguments on Monday, prosecutors argued that Taylor Parker is a liar and a master manipulator who plotted to and intended to kill Hancock and take her baby. On the other hand, Parker's defense attorney spoke for less than 10 minutes and only argued the baby was not technically born and therefore could not be abducted.
I'm so excited and I thank the jury so much. We all hoped it was coming to that. We weren't for sure, but we hoped it was coming to that. And I know sentencing doesn't start till October 12th, but just pray for the family because it's still a hard time until we know for sure, what she's going to get. But we just pray every day that she gets what she deserves for what she did to Reagan and Braxton.
The penalty phase of the trial is expected to start on October 12th. The same jury will decide whether Taylor gets a death penalty or life in prison without parole. Last month, Bossier City Mayor Tommy Chandler announced the appointment of Sergeant Daniel Hagen as the new police chief. Yesterday, NBC6 sat down with the chief for the first time. Hagen is a 20-year veteran of the department and says so far things are going well. But a lack of manpower is presenting a new challenge. He says he's making it a top priority to hire more police officers while also making sure the current police officers have the support they need.
I don't look at this like, they work for me. We all work together. We can't, no one person could do this job. It takes all 210 employees of our police department to make it happen.
Before becoming police chief, Hagen was a sergeant. He also served in the patrol division, motorcycle division, and the SWAT team. Most recently, he worked at the training center as the city's range master and training coordinator. Now, in this developing story, we have an update on the demolition of Fairgrounds field. Monday, it came to a screeching halt after a Caddo Parish judge placed a temporary injunction on the operation. That is until the hearing can be held, and it came after a lawsuit was filed by Friends of Fairgrounds Field, IIC, and John Lowe against the city of Shreveport and Henderson Construction Company. The plaintiffs in the suit claim they want to preserve the old baseball stadium and improve the area on Louisiana State Fairgrounds campus. The hearing is scheduled for 9:30 a.m. Thursday in Caddo District Court. We reached out to the city of Shreveport, and when they said that they do not comment on pending litigations. Now, discussing an education matters topic here, Louisiana schools have a new tool to help students report potential crime threats on campus. It's an app allowing students to come forward with any anonymous tips. That's Louisiana's Department of Education announcing a partnership with Crime Stoppers of Greater New Orleans. To use the Safe Schools mobile app, it allows middle and high school students to come forward with information safely. That allows students to report any violent criminal activity or bullying, as well as other incidents, and users can even upload pictures and videos to provide them anonymously, and this actually leads us to our question of the day. Gonna give you a moment to take down this QR code you see right here on your screen. Today's question of the day is, do you think Safe Schools app will help prevent crime at schools? Go ahead and put your answer in here, yes or no. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more on KTAL News Now. For more details on these stories and other stories as well, visit KTALnews.com.
Watching KTAL News Now. Here's Brittany with your midday news break.
Welcome back to KTAL News Now. I'm Brittany DeFran. Your midday news break is right here. Starting off with a Money Matters topic because the Bossier Arts Council is sounding the alarm after getting some shocking news Monday afternoon. The city says it will be cutting $50,000 worth of funding to the Bossier Arts Council effective January 1st. The money pays for the management and programming of East Bank Plaza, which includes programs like popular artist markets. The council board president says the funding accounts for 20% of the nonprofit's budget, and they don't understand exactly why and the reasoning behind the decision.
And we've been good partners to the city of Bossier, and we'd like to continue that. And I'm hoping that others who have enjoyed the programming that we've provided in the East Bank Plaza will hear this cry for help, this SOS, to join us at the City Council meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. where the repeal of that arrangement that we have with the city is set to be announced.
We reached out to Bossier City for comment. They said the administration would release a statement later today. Now here is a reminder for a Safety Matters topic. As Fire Prevention Week approaches, the Shreveport Fire Department is reminding residents to make sure there is a working carbon monoxide detector in their home. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas which can be lethal to some, but the most common symptoms of carbon monoxide are poisoning, includes headaches, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, and confusion.
Exposure to carbon monoxide is not very fast or quick. A lot of times people experience it, especially when according to the CDC, 400 people die unintentionally due to CO exposure. And that's normally done during the sleeping hours, or those that consume alcohol heavy. They don't really realize those symptoms.
It is recommended to change your carbon monoxide batteries every 6 months. Meanwhile, the detector itself should be replaced at least every 10 years. Now discussing a two-in-one here, education matters and safety matters. Louisiana schools have a new tool to help students report potential threats of crime on campus. It's an app allowing students to come forward with an anonymous tip. The Louisiana Department of Education announces a partnership with Crime Stoppers of Greater New Orleans to use the Safe Schools mobile app. It allows middle and high school students to come forward with information safely. That includes threats of violent criminal activity, bullying, and other incidents as well. Users can even upload pictures and videos, and so this leads us to our question of the day. Going to give you a moment to take down this QR code you see right here on your screen. Today's question of the day is, do you think Safe Schools app will help prevent crime at school? Go ahead and put your answer in here, yes or no. That's all for today, folks. See you tomorrow. Have a great one and be safe.